Good evening, everybody, and welcome to It's a Kind of Magic, the show about magic and magical people. And being a magician, I have a card with me and also a coin. Now, the trick I'm about to show you guys, a magician from Argentina showed me. Now, I know in Argentina, they really love their soccer. I don't know much about soccer. I know two things. The first thing I know about soccer is a car can't play soccer because it only has one boot. I know. And also when I met my wife, I bought myself a goalie shirt because I knew she was a keeper. Back to the trick. So the camera, you guys can join me on the table over here. I have a coin and a card. I'm going to cover the coin with the card just like this. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 and the magic will happen. Watch here. 1, 2, 3. The coin penetrates the card completely just like that. And that is a little bit of magic. So this show is about magic and magical people, and tonight I have a very magical guest on. He's going to do an escape. He's an escape artist. Glendini, welcome.
Hi Regardt, good to be here.
Fantastic. So Glenn, we've got rope over here, we've got all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Are you going to escape?
Yeah, let's do some. And I thought I'd start off with something really basic, which is a rope escape. I'm going back to medieval times, and for that I will need your help. So if you help me to tie me up, then we can get stuck in. If you can grab the end of that rope, my wrist goes inside. We're going to give it a pull. Okay. So put some pressure on so it's nice and tight. Right. Okay, now I'm going to just drape my hand on top. And if you can please tie a nice tight knot on top.
1, 2, 3.
That's, yeah, put it tighter. Okay, and one on top of that is perfect. No, not a bow, just a knot. Yeah, make it tight. You can even you can even add a third knot as well if you want to.
Let's do another knot.
Just for safety.
For safety. Okay, that.
Okay, so now I'm tied. Definitely. We're going to use the red cloth for this one because obviously as an escape artist, I don't want to show how the things are done. Yeah. Because that kind of takes away the magic. So if you can cover my hands, nice and high, that'll be fine. Okay. And we will now try and make my escape. So you've never, it's a genuine rope, you've never tied people up before, and this is obviously the first time that I'm going to be escaping. So I'm going to hand that to you, and then we can move on with the next trick. Okay, so thanks, Regardt. Well, you tied me up, so, and that's how escape artists would typically get out.
I think that was luck. So I'm going to ask someone to do it on my behalf, because maybe I did it. Do we maybe have, where's my lovely... Okay, we have a camera lady over here. I trust her with my entire life. I'm going to ask her to come up now and tie you, because maybe that was a decent knot there.
That was, it was. It was 3 knots, yeah. Okay, so we're going to use the red cloth again, but you can lose the rope for me.
So I'm going to stand behind the camera now, and I'm going to ask her to tie you up. I'm going to check this now from a distance, because I don't trust this.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's start off with the cloth on the table. And what I brought along over here is what we call an Asylum wrist restraint. So this was used in the 60s in the mental asylums to restrain the most dangerous patients. Okay. And this way they couldn't harm themselves because it's made out of leather, and it kind of represents a belt. So firstly, if you can check out that lock, lock it, unlock it, and make sure it's a genuine lock. Okay, it's a genuine lock. Okay, this is very easy. This works like a belt. So what we're going to do is, once you've locked me, and I'll tell you what to do, you'll see there's a little eyelet in the actual part of the buckle, and the padlock's going to go through there. Cool. So once this is all strapped in, that then prevents me from undoing the actual buckle. Okay, so again, I'm going to put my wrist inside, and this is where I am going to call for your help. I'm going to place it on the table, and we're going to ask you to do it up for me and make it as tight as you can. I'm going to make it nice and high so everyone can see. There we go. That'll work. Feed it through there's a metal bar there. That's it. Okay. You're doing well. Have you tied up people before?
Yep. No.
No. Okay. She said yes. Okay. So the padlock goes through over there, and for this you can hold on to the key. Cool. Okay. That's fair. Okay. So again, we're going to put the red rope over my bag. Put the red cloth over my. A little bit higher, please. Thank you so much. A little bit higher. Okay, so now this is going to be a timed escape. So what I want you to do, I want you to kind of hold your hand out, and you're going to count, make a fist for me. Okay, and you're going to count to 5, and you're going to just show the fingers as we go along. Cool. Okay, and then I will try and make my escape.
So you calm me down.
Yeah, so you're going to count me up. Okay, so you're going to kind of go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to make my escape. Okay, so thank you so much for trying, and there we go. Okay. Give her a big round of applause. Okay. So yeah, that's the Asylum wrist restraint, and we will now progress to something that I bought online recently, and we'll try another one. So I'm gonna if can we use you again? And okay, so I'm gonna just drop that out of the camera. This, as what we do is us collectors, we buy things online, and this literally arrived a couple of days ago, and we call it the Shanghai Shackle. So we've got some padlocks here, and I'm going to ask you to shackle me in. Okay, let's just try that one first. Okay, and there we go. If you can check out the lock, lock it, unlock it, make sure it's real. While you're doing that, I'm going to undo this padlock. So they're genuine padlocks. Okay, happy? Check, lock it, unlock it, make sure it's real. Okay, so we're going to put my hands inside there, and if you can please place the padlock through there. Great. Okay, and we're going to do the side as well. So my hand goes inside, and if you can please lock it. Okay, now keep the keys, and I'm going to now try and escape. Okay, so the Shanghai Shackle goes like this. Okay, so you're going to try and escape. Sometimes it's good when you buy things to practice these escapes. So this is the first time. So I'm going to just check out the instructions, because normally when you buy something, they feed you the instructions as well. So it says, "Dear escape artist, thank you for purchasing this device. With a little bit of practice, you will soon become a master." Okay, show the audience that you'll get someone to lock you in. Show the audience that your hands are restrained. And now escape. Okay, so hold on. It's a good idea to place the box up and hide behind that so you don't reveal your escape. So that's what we'll do. And let's put that over there. And I'm going to try and escape. Hold on. Okay, I'm getting a bit stuck, you guys. I didn't practice enough. So it says here, the secret to escaping can be found on page 2. Okay, is page 2 in here somewhere? Because I know I had it earlier. I don't know where I could have put it. I know page 2 was here somewhere. I just don't know where it was. So if any of you guys have seen page 2, please help me, because I'm really battling to find page 2. I don't think they've packaged page 2, but you can see if I can get one hand out, that means I can get both hands out, and that means I'm free. So that's the Shanghai Shackles.
So I thought what I saw now there is definitely not possible, but apparently, again, I was wrong. Mr. Glendini, I'm going to call him. Glenn, thank you for being here today.
Thanks, Regardt. Thanks for having me.
Pleasure. Now, tell me, why do you do that? Why do people tie you up and escape? Do you just like it, or the feeling of, escaping, or what is it?
Yeah, look, it's a good question. I get asked that quite a lot. Yeah. And, what I find is that you give somebody a day-to-day object like a rope, and they tie you up, and they think they've got you. And then, of course, you do your thing and you're out. And just the look and the shock and the amazement on their face just makes it. It's like you get this adrenaline rush, and then you're out, and then you just bring on the next one. And it's making the impossible possible by doing certain things. Yeah.
Have you ever been injured doing this? Maybe dislocate a finger or a shoulder, or?
I haven't been. With escapes, you do get injuries, especially with chains and ropes. You get rope burns. You get welts on your hands. So if I do a proper escape show, which my normal performance is about 45 minutes, then the next day my wrists are totally out of action. They are swelling, and it takes about a week for everything to go down.
So you do an entire show where you just do escapes back to back.
Yeah.
40 minutes of it.
Yeah, 45.
Jeez.
Yeah, 40 minutes. Yeah.
And obviously everything you do is real. I mean, you need to escape.
No, look, it's real. I mean, you do get injured.
Yeah.
And you things can go wrong.
Yes.
So you've got to know what you're doing, and obviously in the past you learn from your mistakes.
Yeah.
But things can go wrong. And
any stories where you were tied up and you just couldn't get out? Obviously, when you started off many years ago, where you just couldn't get out of a specific shackle or something, and you had to say to the audience, "Listen here, guys, untie me," or not really.
Yeah, look, I was doing a corporate gig, and I was in like a sack type thing, and I was all chained up, and I had a neck iron on, I had handcuffs on, I had leg irons on, and I was locked inside a bag. There was a chain around the top of the bag, and there was a combination lock on the outside. So you can't see through the bag at all. And the idea was to escape from everything inside and then figure out a way of cracking the combination. And I knew the code, but I couldn't see the combination. And I couldn't get out of the bag.
But hey, no hard feelings getting out from that situation. But I mean, you've done that now after that again.
I knew where I went wrong. And I had to take my bow and be humble and say, guys, this is a live show, things happen.
Yes.
And this is what happened.
That's amazing. All right, so when did you start doing escapes? Because obviously you're a magician like myself. I know this. For the people who don't know, Glenn's also a magician. So you combine this with your magic shows?
Yeah, I do a blend. At the moment, I'm focusing a lot on children's magic. Sometimes a corporate might book me and they want a combination of magic, and then I offer them something different by throwing in a couple of escapes. Okay. So then I can use the CEO or anybody I can either teach them an escape and then they escape, which makes them look good in front of their audience, or I can get them to tie me up or chain me up or handcuff me, and then I can try and break free.
And your stage name is Glendini?
Yes.
Obviously, which I think is fantastic. Your real name is Glenn.
Yeah.
Glendini calls it Harry Houdini, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
That's I'm sure the clients will book you just for that name.
Yeah, it's you get different reactions, and why did you choose? They know I'm a magician, but they don't all know I'm an escape artist. So then obviously then the Houdini comes in and Glendini.
So you started obviously with magic before escapes, or
no, escapes first.
Really?
I went traveling in the UK and I saw this guy in Covent Garden doing a straitjacket escape, and he had got quite a crowd, and I thought, no, I've got to. This looks really cool, and I knew there was a lot of magicians in South Africa. But there's not a lot of escape artists in the world. So obviously trying to keep the art of escapology, which is what we call it, alive. So I then started investing in props and different apparatus so that I can perform escapes. And then I merged into magic. But I started escapes first.
But this is intense. I mean, geez.
Yeah, that's a posy maximum security straitjacket. And it's used for those really hardened criminals or patients that might have an appetite for escaping.
Do you have any stories regarding that you know about criminals and people trying to escape from prison, or that you know about? Well, or have you performed at prisons with this?
Yeah, I have performed at a prison.
Really?
I didn't. I got invited to Polesmoor Prison. And I thought, this is now really going to be the highlight, but also I can't mess it up. No. So I got there at 7:30 in the morning, went through security, and there was about 70 prison warders, not criminals, warders. Okay, and they were doing a change of shift, and this was like an energizer for the week. So I performed a couple of escapes. I did an escape out of a regulation pair of handcuffs. Yes. We put stickers all over the keyholes so that there's no key possible, and I got out handcuffed after handing them out for examination. I got out in 60 seconds. So the vocabulary that came after that was quite long and quite strong.
Because I mean, the escapes we saw now was intense, so it was very much similar to that.
Yeah. So a lot of the ones that you've seen, I did there as well, but obviously we then built up the intensity as well. And I did the straitjacket escape there as well, and I got the applause, and it was my claim to fame. I can now say I've escaped at Polesmoor Prison.
There's only a selected few. So did you perform only for the wardens, or for a few of the people in the hotel as well, in the prison also? Or
No. Besides the prison event, I've done a couple of gigs at corporates, and then at CPUT I had an event which could have been challenging, but could have gone wrong. If there's time, I can tell you about it.
Go for it.
So we had a wine barrel, and I was going to escape from a wine barrel. So the wine barrel was out there, and I started off my normal escape show, a few ropes, a few chains, and then came the time for the big moment, which was the wine barrel escape. Now, in the wine barrel lid, there was a hole cut about that size, so that I could at least get my hand through. So there was a hinge on the lid, so I was put inside, shackled inside, neck collar, handcuffs, chains, everything, and unbeknown to me, well, I knew it was there, but it was a used wine barrel, so the wine barrel had started heating. And by the time I got to 40 minutes, the humidity inside the wine barrel had started releasing a few fumes from the the wine.
40 minutes in the wine barrel later. Were you in there?
No. I was only in for about 3 minutes, but the wine barrel had been standing in the sun.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
so the fumes, it was empty, but the fumes were now generating, and of course then I did escape, but I came out very drunk. so but I try not to show it, but yeah, I know I was definitely.
But listen, if you're drunk
intoxicated.
and you can escape, then you know what's the next challenge? Bring it on.
There we go. Yeah.
Ah, that is so interesting. Huh? So because in South Africa, I know about one other guy who does escapes besides you, but otherwise, no one really.
Yeah, there's two that I know
Okay.
of. One's in PE, and his name is Lila.
Mm-hmm.
He goes by the name of One Crazy China, and the other guy is Wolflock,
Yes.
and he's based in
I
Joburg.
forgot about him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, he also does escapes,
Okay,
but
there's a
that's
few
the only three that I'm aware of, including myself.
Yeah, but can I say one of the guys who does it more often these days?
Yeah, I do it.
Would
You know, I do it. I find beginning of the year is normally quiet, but this time of the year, corporate events,
Yeah.
they're wanting to book you and looking for something different.
Yeah, and here's the crazy part: you have another a full-time job. What else do you do? What's your real job?
So from 9 to 5, I work as a facilitator.
Yeah.
I work for one of the leading financial institutions in South Africa, and I do, with COVID-19, I do online
Yes.
online training at the moment. So that's my Monday to Friday job.
And do you sometimes, when you're busy with training and stuff like that, do you start your mind wander off and you think about escapes and the show business, or is it mostly strictly business when you're busy?
Yeah, look, I mean, you know, some of the guys do know that I do this
Yeah.
on the side. So as an energizer, maybe before tea or just after
Yes.
tea or just after lunch, they might say, Glenn, can you do something? So then I'll try and do something for them. And then it'll be magic. I mean, I can't do escapes by myself because I need people to tie me up.
Yeah.
So that I can do in front of the camera, no problem.
So if people would like to book you, you do basically like myself, any type of event you can do. You can
Yeah.
escape from.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a challenge for you.
Yes.
I've got this puppy over here.
Oh my God, what is
It's
that?
ancient. It's about 2,000 years old. When they made this, the Dead Sea was still sick. That's how old this is. So I was wondering. I don't think you can escape from this because I don't know what it is.
What
but
is it?
I'm not sure. I think your hand goes through. We'll figure it out. So,
Okay.
but you think you can? It's a big lock. I can get a smaller lock for you.
No,
Are you
I
happy?
can probably.
'Cause it's-
Yeah,
just
I'd
feel
have
that
to.
it's quite
I'd have
heavy.
to look at it and just and feel around, and I can give it a go.
But I can see you're not frightened. I'm keeping my eye on the key though while you're doing that. But okay, now he gives it. To
Yeah,
me.
no, this looks
Is it?
this looks something that I've never worked with before, but yeah,
So it's
we'll,
perfect, fantastic.
We'll give it a go. Thanks for the challenge.
But imagine we can make it a little bit more difficult. Of course, he's mentioned about the wine barrel. We haven't got a wine barrel here.
Okay.
But you said something about the bag that you couldn't get out. You knew.
Yeah.
I have a bag in the back. It's not the same bag. I think it's actually a bit more tighter. But,
Okay.
but we can give it a go, can we?
Yeah, I'm up for the challenge. So
Thank you.
Yeah, that was quick.
He said yes. So I'm going to ask you just to put your name in here, just to say thank you for being here. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And then while he's busy doing that, I'm going to set up the bag. I'm going to keep the key. I'll put it in my mouth so you can't get to the key. And then Glenn, where can people book you?
Okay, I've got a website.
Yeah.
It's very easy, www.escapemagic.co.za.
That's very easy.
Or just go Glendini and you'll find it.
Glendini. Yeah, if you
Yeah.
Google Glendini, there's no one else like Glendini. He's going to be tied up in a second, so we'll give him a few minutes here just to write something. And then I'm nervous for his sake. Not my problem. So let's see if Mr. Glendini can escape this time. Right, so it's challenge time. I changed my mind. I'm going to add some change. So these change are, you can't break them. It's much better than any weird looking gimmick. So I'm really going to confuse them now. We've got some change for the feet and the legs also. And we have a bag. Glendini, good luck.
Thank you, Regardt.
I wish you all the best. We love you.
Thank you.
So what's going to happen now? Yeah.
Yeah, I think let's chain me in, and yeah, there's a loop here, so let's put that round.
Okay, so first your hands and your arms basically.
To chain that through.
Okay. There we go. Yo, go girl. Hey, this is. Yeah. Okay, let me just.
Yeah.
check there. And I want, is there a key here somewhere? Because I want the
I
key.
think a corner's got it.
You can
Corner,
give the
just try
key
and
to
get
me.
your hands underneath the chain, make sure it's tight. Okay, you happy?
Yep.
I'm happy. I'll take the key. See? I'm going to swallow the key. No, I'm not going to swallow the key.
Okay, so we have got some leg irons here as well.
Leg irons. Those are the professional words. Leg irons. Okay. We're going to put the leg irons on, and then you can't run away. Yeah. Tight. I can see those are very tight. I'll also inspect when you're done. But these are solid leg irons. Let me quickly just pull on there when you're done. Guys, he's not going anywhere tonight. Right, what happens next?
Okay, so I brought the mail bag. That was my problem child before. So let's get in it
And we can
I'm
ship
gonna
you
ask
off.
You can ship me off. I'm just going to need to go down.
Okay.
And if you guys can just hold the bag
All
so I can
right.
get to the bottom of it.
Okay.
I just need to cross my legs and make sure I don't trip. There we go.
Is there some sort of safe word here, like help or anything?
Help will be good. Thank
Help
you.
will be good. Okay, let's quickly. No, I don't want this. I want this, because this is the thing that's going to really make this almost impossible for him to escape. So we can ship him off to wherever. So let's push that through there. Right. Ooh, sorry. There we go. That's going to work much better. All right. Let's add. If you can hold on to that, I'll put these two together. Okay. Again, if you can just lower your head a little bit there. Here we go. You can push it through there. Yo. Okay. And I'll hold on to those two, and then you can push those two through there. Okay. Perfect. And then we're going to lock him in. I'm loving this part. This is my favorite part. There we go. All right, Glenn, good luck. I'll check in a little bit later. Let's go have some lunch. Let's go. Dinner. Bye-bye. Bye for now.
The bag escape. Thank you, Regardt. Thank you for having me. Thank you, guys. It's good to
So this is the part of the show where I pay tribute to magicians from the past and magicians from the present. And tonight I would like to pay tribute to a magician from the past. His name used to be Erich Weiss. Erich who? Erich Weiss. Okay, his stage name was Harry Houdini. It rings a bell. Because we had an escape artist on the show, I thought maybe it would be a great idea to pay tribute to Harry Houdini. Now, there was a trick which made him and his brother extremely famous. It was a normal type of magic effect. If you join me on the table, you see I have a box over here. At the moment, there's nothing inside the box, and we've got two balls, a red ball and a black ball. Let's pretend the red ball, this is Harry, and the black ball is his brother. I'm going to place Harry inside the box, and you'll see that he doesn't slip through the bottom, he's still inside the box. Now, normally Harry's brother would climb on top of the box. They would take a cloth and they would cover the box. Now, I'll do this very slowly so that you can see there's no cheating whatsoever. And normally on 3, the magic would happen. So here we go. 1, 2, and 3. And Harry actually jumped straight from the bottom of the box to the top. And you'll see inside is his brother. Thank you very much, guys, for watching the show tonight. Come say hello to me on my social pages. Don't forget about my website, www.amazingmagic.co.za. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and always remember, keep the magic alive in your heart.